Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host, Mary Ellen. This episode is day 5 of Mass Make March 2023. It is hosted by Cindy at Studio Lou here on YouTube, so go check her out for a copy of this list, and she is also on Instagram by the same name at Studio Lou. And if you are participating, make sure that you share your work and your progress using the hashtag MassMakeMarch 2023, both here on YouTube and also on Instagram. Oh, so what are we doing? We're doing a fabric flip. Okay, it's going to be a challenging Sunday. It's all right. All right. So I need to do more work. The journal that I'm working on is way over there, and I need to do one fabric flip. And I have some fabrics, and I have some thread, and we should be able to design something fun. So here's my fabric. Here's the main fabric that I would like to use. And then I have this, which is a fat quarter of K Facette, and another fat quarter from K Facette, and Chindi rug, and there should be another piece around here somewhere, which is one of the ones that I actually wanted to use. This is another piece. This is probably a piece of fairly thick, might be upholstery. I've also got bits of, oh, here it is, it's stuck. This, which is also a piece of Chindi rug. And then we've got some plastic flowers that you can peel the plastic off of, or peel it off the plastic fairly easily, she says. There we are, that's better. There we are, we don't need that, but we can use these. Fun leaves. Very large piece. No, keep that aside. This is, ooh, still got veins on. So I just jumped right in. Let's get to making. I have a cup of tea. It is Sunday morning. I am not having to shovel any snow, so I feel like I have hours at my disposal. Absolute hours. Okay, so what do we want to do here? One of the things that I did not do before I started was to iron the fabric, which is I have thoughts about ironing fabrics that come from a place of doing a lot of costuming and garment making, and that is nothing looks properly finished unless it is ironed. You do you. If you don't iron, go ahead and not iron. That is perfectly okay with me. I need to iron. That's just all I'm going to say. So 7, 6, 7.5, 7. Let's do 7. Let's end on the red. There we are. So that's out of the way. So we've got this. Now I have a thought of maybe being able to turn it down and then sewing on the seam there, and then using maybe one of these big leaves as part of the flip. Okay, you could do that. You could do that. I don't think this green is going to work. Oh, so how about that? That'd be kind of fun. See if this would be, it's the wrong red. It's not the wrong red though, not too bad. This is the right green. Green goes there. It's this leaf that I want. Maybe we've decided? We could do it sort of off kilter. That would be fun. Kind of like that. Let's try that. So what am I doing? I am taking off the maximum amount that I can and keep this piece plain. There we are, so I have two smaller pieces. I'm gonna be sad when that fabric is gone. I like it a lot. Now then, what's our seam gonna be? Having the white up there is not great, and sewing over the red, over the white, I think will be good. I need a pin, and look at me, I have a pin. So here's my little needle book, or open needle book. It's one of them anyways. So I want that to go over there. And I want, oh, no, it's got to go this way. It's a shame to lose that frayed edge though. I'll get a little bit of a frayed edge. Okay, so that goes there. That goes up there. That'll look okay. I feel like I should just take a little bit of this off so I get a little bit more purchase in that gap when we do the sewing. Okay, so I put this back on. Well, that isn't pressed, and that's going to kind of make me nuts, but I'm not going to stop. But I will before I put it in the book. There's nothing here, I don't think, that... Okay, there we are. That isn't pinned. There. Now that's pinned. How's that? Three is good. I'm thinking about something that's just a really long bit down that side. So there's a pot of additional fabric and ribbon and whatnot here. Let's pull some of this out, see if this will solve any of my problems. Nope. Try that. Be there, back in a second. Ooh. Okay. Oh, I know where there's, hang on, I will be right back. I just gotta come over here. I swear choice is everything. So I got these at Winners this Christmas, and they were a sell-off from last Christmas. And I think they were meant to be, here's a fun way of storing a ribbon, but I wanted them for the spools. Of course, because they're wooden spools. So I don't know that the red will work now that I see it. Will this work? Where's the green? Oh, I didn't pull all the green over. This is why journaling takes such a long time. It's not the actual doing, it's the picking that's the trouble. That's kind of what I'd like. Okay, so let's do that. And you'll note it is that thread. There we are. I didn't know that I had some left. Okay, so enough of that faffing around. Get rid of some of this. And so here's my thread. And I have way more thread than this glom that I have right here. It is my threads that are currently in some state of being used, and so I have a little pot of them, and I am going to use this pot before I pull any more out. I did a very mindful cleanup last couple of days on, so how thick do I want it? Yeah, it'll be good enough. So I'm using 3 strands. If I can thread it, and that's a beautiful match. It's on the burgundy side, I think. So I've got my threads all kind of arranged, and this is what I was left with in terms of stuff that is out and being actively used. So I feel like what am I doing? I'm trying to get it there. There we are. And I want to do a couple of X's. Oh, I'm so fussy. I'm used to pulling the stuff that I'm working on right close to my body, and that doesn't make for good videoing, I don't think. There's one. I might do 3. Where did I put that down? There. A lot of concentration to do this. Not really. Well, I suppose you do. You want to be accurate, you want to be neat. So there's no there we are, that's good enough. And then one more. It's gonna keep it on the straight and narrow, I think. There we are, that's done. Good job. There we are, we lost our leaf. That's okay, we can put it back. So what do I want to do? I want to do some sewing. That's what I want to do. I'm just doing some basic cross stitches. Cross stitch is so much fun when you're using gingham because you have all of the squares already done for you. And you can do really interesting things with color choices and also where you put the X's, thread choices, and if you want to then start combining the thread choice with where you put it down, it becomes very interesting. Okay, I'm going to take that one out. Where are we here? We're here. There are more birds back. So the red-winged blackbirds are back, as is, who else is back? There's somebody else back. Starlings. So that means that spring is well on its way. Oh yeah, I can feel the leaf get gripped now. It's a very fun baseball game yesterday. Blue Jays won 18-5 against the poor Detroit Tigers. Those kind of high-scoring games are so much fun when you're on the winning side, and just awful when you're on the losing side. Okay, there we are. So back stretch should be a lot easier because all the pins are out. But that's the way the fabric flip will go. So you'll have that, that, and then that. Oops. I could do this quicker by just sort of going under and then just popping it up and always keeping the needle on top side of the fabric. I suppose this could also be our Stitch With Me Sunday episode. There's just so many fun things to do. I have a difficult time keeping up with it all. And I am far enough behind with Roxy's weekly challenge that I'm going to have to rewatch some of the episodes to realize or to figure out what it is that we're doing. But I am pleased with the stuff that I am doing. There we are. Come on. There, now it's going to swoosh. Maybe when I press it, it will be a little bit happier. There, my fabric flip. I'm wondering, does it need anything else? I don't think it does. I think we're fine. We've got enough stuff going on here. Yeah, I think we do. Yes, we're fine. So I think that I've sort of agreed that I'm going to do one thing or one item and not a mass make. And I'm going to be following the mass make from Studio Lou. So we did fabric flips. That's a fabric flip. Tomorrow was a cluster. And I will put this in my journal. And whenever I do a craft with me, we'll be able to be having a review of what we have so far. Anyways, I think that's all for now. This is a little bit of a quick episode, but you can only do what you can only do. So thanks so much, as always, for watching. I appreciate your comments, and I appreciate you liking and subscribing. Thanks so much, and we'll see you soon. Bye now.